Let's see what it says when I say start stream. I don't have my cap with me again. Why don't I have my cap? Oh, okay, it's upstairs.
Hey, says we're on.
Oh, we're on. Okay, there we go. Start the show, John, and I'll be right back in literally 10 seconds. Go for it.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to another wonderful day of the Mardox Daily Live Chat, coming to you every weekday, Monday through Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And yeah, there are three things that we would appreciate you do. If you can subscribe, like, and comment to the video channel, we would really appreciate it. We would like to hear what you have to say and what you think, and so on and so forth. And then Mr. Nelson Buck has finally decided to show his face and everything. He can be a bit shy sometimes.
Yeah, don't look at me. Don't look at me. I need my cap so my headphones stay on. If I put my headphones on, my head's too small at the top. I guess I like an egg shape. So when I put my headphones on, they kind of like want to fall. So I put my cap on, and like the little nub on top kind of holds them in place. This is my broadcast hat. What can I say?
Not bad.
Yeah, not bad at all. So today's a tech show. Today we're talking techie stuff.
Somebody just said you're handsome enough.
Well, yeah, with a face like this, who could hate me?
Huh?
I'm the second coming, you know that. Second coming of what, I don't know, but hey.
We'll leave it at
that.
Don't
make any assumptions, right? Oh geez. So talking tech today. Yeah, I know he's never here. He says he's the one that wants to do the tech show.
Yeah.
How dare you, Josh?
Did you get that fixed?
No, this is the hardest piece of equipment to find. This is ridiculous. This is the little screw piece that holds onto the desk, so that you put in the lamp holder or whatever. But what happened was right here. I don't know if you guys can see this, but right here, inside here, the threading in here wore out. So now it's stripped. Sorry about the nasty sound on the microphone. To find this piece, a replacement piece completely, is turning out to be a nightmare. Nobody makes just this. You have to buy the whole lamp set.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
It is, and I'm at the point. I think I'm just going to put a bolt right here, and I'm just going to tighten down the bolt where I need it, as long as there's stress on it. But it's kind of like you buy something for $50, and the primary main piece breaks. I mean, of everything else on this arm that could have, that hurts. Of anything else on this arm that could have broke, with all the pins and springs and without pinching my fingers, all the nuts and bolts. It's well made, but with everything on here that could have broke, the main piece broke.
The piece that holds it all up.
Yeah, that's it. So that kind of irked me. That spending that kind of money and then finding out that
you have is there an older hardware store around where you live or something?
Well, yeah. There's one place I want to go check out and see. They got a lot of old equipment and stuff for anything. It's not really a hardware store; it's more of a junkyard. But the guy has a lot of little stuff like this. I mean, I needed a metal box once to go under the back seat of my truck. So so when we use the winch in back in the box of the truck, there's a big solenoid there. With a lot of amperage going through there. So I wanted to put a box where we can close it down, and I couldn't find a box that would fit, a nice metallic box, one that we can lock down and it can get kicked and won't damage, And I went there and I asked the guy, I said, "Do you got a box that will fit under the seat?" He goes, "Yeah, up there," and he pulls it down, and it's an old-fashioned circuit box from probably 1940. So it's like beautiful.
Cool.
Beautiful.
Hold on a second here, huh?
Don't say anything private there.
And wait a minute. The fourth album recorder.
Did he fix his phone?
No. my wireless was turned off on inside the router for some reason. I went in with the software and checked everything, and the wireless was turned off.
Oh, there's your problem.
Yeah, so I turned it back on and it worked.
Oh, because your son goes on the internet with the router.
Yeah.
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 Okay. Gotcha.
Recorded and that was released.
You see, this is a live tech show today, and John's reading a tech manual, just not out loud. He's gonna sit there and go, "I'm gonna read the manual. It is a tech show."
I think shouldn't it say they have a tour edition that was released? Blah blah blah. I don't know why I did this. What is it supposed to say?
And he's an English teacher.
Yeah, I'm just trying to decipher what he wants to say here. Yeah. Okay. So that's what. I don't know why I did.
So why don't you suggest to him to use Grammarly?
He does, or he has,
but the problem is with Grammarly, sometimes it changes the word in something else that I didn't mean.
Yeah, I've had that too. Yeah, and it still has its faults. It's not the best, but I mean, I use Grammarly for a lot of my website stuff. And even your dad, John, still catches stuff. Why did you write it that way? Oh, where's that page? Let me go find it.
Sometimes I have to ignore some of the things that Grammarly suggests, but it's a good program.
Well, it's exactly that. It's a suggestion.
Let's see the link that Marcus gave me.
Yeah, you did. I saw it.
Yeah, no, that's a catalog. That's
okay.
The website. He has a website.
This was it. Okay.
I mean, do you have a link?
Just send it anyway. Make sure I have the updated one.
Okay. So, what I hate with Grammarly is they'll tell me to change a word. Usually it's a 1 or 2 letter word in front of another word. They'll tell me to change it. I change it, and then it still says it's wrong. It says change it to the other one, the previous one. So, okay, maybe it realized, okay, that's not the right way. Change it, and then it says it's wrong. Change it to the second way, and it's a constant loop. Next time I see it, I gotta record it, and it's like, you know, hey, I got on the site, John, a couple of the websites that we run and maintain, and I want to get our clients to our members to know that they exist. So I think today I was gonna blurt out that we own, well, not own, but we help run submitpub.com. And a lot of our members have started using it, but a lot more people could benefit from that. You know, yeah. So it's on. I got it on the screen right now. I guess you want to see the same screen. No, I can't do that. You're just gonna have to go back and watch the show, John. You're not. You're not privileged. Can I share this? Can I share the screen to John? Just that screen. Can I do that?
I'll put it up. I'll put it up on my phone. Hold on.
Yeah. Well, no, it's not that. I want to be able to see if I can. No, I can't. I can't do it.
I don't want to break anything.
Yeah, I don't. I went to share screen yesterday with Zoom, and I got stuck with the shared screen. I had to leave the program and reboot my computer and come back, and it was it got to a point where I was about to do software install. I had to put certain passwords in. And I said, I said like to Josh, I can't leave it sharing screen. I'm about to go into terminal and type in passwords. I can't, I can't let him see the server passwords, you know. So I had to reboot my computer and come back in. You know.
That wouldn't be good.
Yep, that wouldn't be good. That's right. Oh, you see everybody. There's now everybody's seeing code now. Thank you, computer. Now everybody just saw code. There. Okay, now we're back. Okay. Yeah, that coding that you guys just saw on the blue screen, that's what I program in. That's the stuff that I do, and yeah, it gets pretty complex. Okay, so SubmitPub is a website where you can use to submit your websites for free. And I'm not doing this as an advertisement, but this is one of the sites that we use a lot. It allows you to submit your websites for free to, I think right now the list is 8,000 known search sites out there. And what it is, basically, we build a database, and then these websites come to us and say, do you have any good content since such a date? Our system turns around and says, yes, here's all the websites that were submitted in, let's say, the last 36 hours, 48 hours. And then they take all those websites and they index. And we have a system right there where it says, submit your website for free. You fill out the form, push submit, and it adds it to the database. But there's also now just shy of 65,000 FFA sites that this system now submits to. Well, FFA, backlink, now it's referred to as backlink sites. So yeah, and I did it with a brand new website, my own actually, and started seeing a lot of traffic, like instant traffic overnight. You know, so yeah, and if you got a blog post like John, you got a blog post, every blog post, go in and submit it. It really is worth it. It really does tell the search engines, you know, hey, there's a new blog post ready.
Do you have to submit something more than once?
Nope, one time. One time. Okay. It is good to resubmit because obviously, you know, some sites will come to us and say, what do you have for the last 48 hours? And if you haven't submitted in the last 48 hours, well, you're not on that list. But most of them say, where's your entire list? All 3-point-something million sites, you know, so you do get into most of it. But yeah, somebody's submitting on a regular basis, I would suggest not to submit more than, say, once every 2 to 3 days. You know, don't start submitting every single day because that will get you blocked and banned.
Yeah.
You know, so that's a big no-no. You know?
But on the same day, you couldn't submit a number of sites, or
yes, you can.
Or is there like a certain?
Okay. Yes, you can. You can submit as many sites as you want. There will be a function next month where you can submit a bunch of websites and it will grab your website title, description, all that automatically. So that's going to be a plus. So you don't have to sit there and program them all one by one. But that's I think that's scheduled for next month. There was work being done on that. So that's going to be a little bit easier to use. But it's also a membership site. You can sign up and then keep track of all your sites that are in the system, the ones that you did submit. You'll be able to simply push a button and say, you know, republish this to the list. Yeah, so you don't have to go in and resubmit all the time. You know, so instead of resubmitting it, you're in the database once, but it brings you back to the top of the list.
Sounds good.
Yeah, it does. It's all free, 100% free. There's no cost to it. And you know, get our members out there to check it out. There's the website submitpub submitpub.com. So check that out and pass the word around. I mean, that's it's going to be. There's a lot of interesting stuff that's going to be happening with this website. What do you use, John, for your search engine optimization for submitting your posts? What do you use?
I avoid SEO stuff because I just don't do it.
Well, I should. How do you get your websites into the search engines?
I don't worry about it. I just I do my thing. I advertise my stuff. I post my when I write blog posts, I put it in certain Skype rooms and put it in certain places to let folks know I posted a blog post. I advertise it. I've got a new thing now where I make a link to the page and advertise it. Also, I'm a splash page for the blog post and advertise it, and I make a banner for it.
Yeah,
it's something new.
Yeah. The banner. Yeah, we're going to talk about the banners in a minute. You've been using the banner rotation a lot too, right?
Yeah.
I've been seeing that. Yeah. Exactly. Okay, but no, it's not a bad thing to not do SEO. It is better if you do. But try it for the next few posts. Try putting your posts in here and see how what kind of response you get. I'm not saying you're going to become a millionaire overnight, but at least it gets a chance at your site getting seen by the other search sites.
So about 3-4 nights, then I'll be a millionaire.
Oh yeah, 3-4, yeah, definitely, most definitely. Just you though, no one else, and only for today.
Okay, what's up?
Would you just press our back?
Because. And they have a tour edition.
Cricket.
The tour edition that was released. I don't know. Why did I do it?
Were you drunk or something?
I don't know why I did.
This is a perfect view of Alzheimer's. He writes it once and forgets it.
They have, I don't know why I did that.
We are recording.
It's fine. I don't know. It was what was it, early in the morning?
Yeah, and then you were drunk and
I've never tried to do spell correction after you.
Yeah, 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, after drinking a whiskey cola,
Whiskey cola in your house? Wow.
Yeah.
Really?
Every now and again, I drink some alcohol.
Oh, you do? Okay, now that's interesting because all the Jehovah's Witnesses that I know do not touch any alcohol
Uh,
at all.
well, some choose not to drink at all,
Yeah, again,
but
it's a choice. Yeah,
it's a choice
yeah,
because the Bible doesn't say anything against drinking because Jesus' first miracle was turning water into wine because they ran out of wine at this wedding that they were at,
yeah.
and
That was a great party trick.
and well, it was like for the host to run out of wine would have been like a big embarrassment and a big dishonor, So that's why his mom said something to him,
Right.
and first he said, "Well, what do I have to do with you now?" It's like now it's not my time to do stuff, but he did it, and
He did it.
anyway, as long as you don't, the Bible says as long as you don't get drunk,
Yeah, that's right.
So
Yeah, that's right.
yeah.
As like myself, I do have a rum and coke every once in a while, and that's my thing. I mean, that's once in a while. Last time I had a rum and coke has got to be about 6 months ago, and I really it's just one glass, and it's like I don't like getting into the drunk part because my biological mother was an alcoholic, and I take offense to it or being alcohol always open in the house. And one of the things that gets me, it goes back to childhood, is seeing the beer bottle caps or those bottle caps laying around. And not necessarily the bottles; those can go in the recycle bin. But seeing the bottle caps, the little crinkled edge.
Yeah.
But as a kid, at 4, 5, 6 years old, I saw that all the time, and for me, that's a trigger of there's alcoholism going around in the house. I don't know. It just not enrages me, but gets me to a point where pick up this shit.
Yeah.
Triggered. And so myself,
I'll memories. Yeah,
that's it. So myself, I'll have a rum and coke, and then here's Michael with his. He's going to talk about rum and coke today because he's going to oh yeah, which Michael is it here? Which Michael is it? Oh yeah, it's okay. It's a good Michael. It's the Uncle Mike. Uncle Mike. Uncle Mike. It's a tech show today.
It's a tech show.
Yeah, no, seriously. Every Thursday we do tech. Yeah. So, Mike, we're talking about website submissions and stuff like that, adding your websites to the search engines. When you build a website or put something out, are you one of those guys that goes nuts on SEO or search engine optimization, or it's kind of like if someone finds it, they find it?
Well, I try to make it as much as a theme as possible.
Right.
But the thing is that, I mean, there's so many out there.
Yeah.
You really have to start with something, almost unique.
Yeah, for your website. Yeah, for the theme. Yeah, and I think I sent you like 1,000 of them at one point. Here, choose one.
Pick one. It's okay.
That's it.
When I started pages and stuff like that,
we're losing you, John.
Okay.
So say that again.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Tilt your head to the left a little bit. Did we lose him? Did we lose him? Oh, his image is frozen. There he is. Okay.
Am I moving now?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, very almost like 1940s. 5 frames a second.
More like 1899.
Oh, are you still watching the video on your phone while you're talking? Because that could just slow it down.
Let me.
Because then you're receiving 2 streams. I just noticed something I'm doing today, and I got to stop doing that. I keep doing this with my nose, and people are going to think I'm some sort of drug addict or something. Oh, Nelson's on cocaine again. Yeah. Are you on my website? Huh? Are you a member yet?
Hey, that would be a good approach.
Yeah, all gangster. Yeah. You got to get the fizzle with the website, Yeah. Oh Jesus! I'm noticing these little ticks that I do because there's a website I was watching. It was a movie I was watching on Netflix, and it was talking about these little nervous quirks that people have and why they do it, and they're little nervous ticks, and how you can see like even a person going like this when they talk to you. Yeah, I think it's over there. No, it's not over there, and they have no clue. You know. So if you're going, hey, do you know where this address is? Yeah, sure, I know. Second guess it, go get another opinion from another person. You know. So what? So, but in my case, everything that I've been saying is true. Okay.
You've been on cocaine?
Right. You said codeine, right?
Yeah, that's what I said, codeine.
What is it? The other day, what is it? Naproxen,
no?
Yeah, naproxen is it's an anti-inflammatory, right? I got my back got sore, and my wife gave me one naproxen. And yeah, you got to watch this stuff with your weight, because I really felt the effect. In 30 minutes, I had no pain. I mean, I had no pain. I was good. I went to sleep, and I was comatose with the nice heat on my back with that thing. The next morning, I had no pain in my back. But I mean, yeah, some of that stuff is strong. Whew. And I'm not one for taking painkillers and stuff. I usually try to stay away from that.
Yeah.
Wait, when you come down, you'll feel it.
Oh no! I've already came down. It's a long time ago. It's not today. I'm not stoned today, Mike.
Hey, I don't
know. Reason being, Mike. Reason why we're asking, Mike, if you do SEO, have you used submitpub.com yet for your stuff?
No, not yet.
Not yet. Okay, but you will be, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Cool. Because Mike saw this before, and he likes the site. So yeah, moving on. John, want to talk about banners, John? If you look at your phone, you'll see what's up right now. Oh no, we didn't lose Johnny. Did we lose Johnny? No, we didn't lose Johnny.
Am I here? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. You just sound robotic.
Okay.
Just totally robotic.
Let me try to kill my camera.
Yeah, kill your camera.
Let's see. Is that any?
Yeah, that's better.
There?
That's better. So banner, banvertise.com. Have you guys used banvertise.com yet?
No.
Yeah. I've submitted. How many have I submitted? At least 6?
6 banners, yeah, at least. Yeah, I keep going in and okaying them.
A few clicks on them.
Yeah, it's got a pretty good response rate. What Banvertise is a banner rotation. It's a free banner rotation. Concept is very simple. You put banner code on your website and rotate banners for other people, and for every 2 banners seen, one of your banners gets shown on someone else's website. Really straightforward concept, free for everybody to use. As far as I know, you cannot buy banner clicks in advance. You have to run the code on your websites. If you don't want to run the code, your banners don't get seen. That's all there is to it. Yeah, really good little program to do. Like John says, he makes a banner for. Do you make a banner, John, for every new blog post, or just in general?
No.
We lost you again, John.
Oh boy.
Keep talking. He'll come back.
I'm talking.
There you go. Now we got you.
I haven't made one of the big banners. I just made a 468 by 60.
Oh yeah.
My last blog.
Oh, okay, cool.
I haven't made a leaderboard banner for it yet.
Well, don't fret, because 468 by 60 will be coming. It's one of the new new formats. Cool. Right now there's 728 by 90, and I think it's 160 by 600. You can upload now, and they're slowly bringing on the new banner formats and sizes as time goes on. I think it's to not overload the system. Otherwise you'll get people uploading all these different banners and all these different sizes.
Right.
But
I've only seen the one size that I could submit.
Well, if you submit a banner of 160 by 600, it will accept it now. They don't say it does. It's automatic. On the inside, it's all automatic now. I got my account. I can log in with my account, I think. I'm just going to see if they're showing. They're only showing 728 by 90 for now. But yeah, the 160s by 600s are there.
Okay.
Yeah, they are available.
I have 7 banners.
7 of them.
So far.
Cool. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what I was asking before that we didn't catch was, do you make a new banner for every blog post?
That's something that I just recently started. It was an idea that popped into my head, and so the last blog post that I made, I wrote a blog post about what was it about? Branding yourself, and
he did say branding, not brandy.
And
that was Mike going bull.
And I decided to make a banner for it.
Yeah.
And advertise it with my other banners.
Yeah, that's cool.
that I advertise in the various places. And that one marketing system that I use also has its own banner rotation. And I made the banner inside of there because they have a banner creator.
Right.
And they also have they rotate your banners in their system, and you can also make banner rotators within the system that you can
you basically run your own banner rotation.
Yeah, you could put them in the traffic exchanges and stuff.
Okay.
And like you can make you're allowed a maximum of 5 banners for each rotator because they don't, too much is overkill.
Yeah, that's
but you
right.
can make depends on your level of membership, but you can make a lot of them. And,
well, this one advertise is pretty deep because there's a 2-step process before it shows a banner. And the first step, it takes a random, before it shows the banner on your website, it pulls up a random user in the system, other than yourself, obviously. It pulls up a random user, and then that user can have as many banners. Now then the system chooses a random banner based on that one random user. All of his banners, his or her, or its banners, X. 2018, we got to go to all 3 now. So let's say, John, you got 5 banners and I got 10, and Mike has what he has too. If the system ran one of Mike's banners, the next one that should come up should be anybody but myself, my own rotation. And it should, and if I'm right, it's not Mike either if it's within a certain amount of time, so that you don't show the same person over and over again. So of the rest of them, it would be you. It would choose yours, see there's 5 banners, and choose one of the 5 banners and use one of those. So if you have too many banners, you're going to kill yourself in terms of your exposures. But at least it's broken down into how many users. So, the rotation still has, say, 1 million hits. It's going to run 1 million hits divided by 1 million users, and then show randomly whatever banner is relative to that user. It's actually a neat way of going about showing the banners. Because usually when you get these banner rotations, all the banners are thrown into a big pot, and it's like the system goes in and goes, okay, this one goes up, and then, okay, this one goes up. But if you have 1 million banners and the network only has 1 million views, well, that's 1 view per day per user.
Right.
You see a problem?
Yeah.
So this way it gives the users of the system a more chance of getting their banners seen.
Yeah.
So you do want to be careful not to put too many banners out, because ultimately every banner you put out is going to divide the amount of views you get divided by how many banners you have. So if you want a banner seen a lot more, you're better off having 3 to 5 banners as opposed to having 30 to 50.
Yeah.
You see.
I think you're right, Nels. I think between the 3 and 5 would be the maximum, really.
Reasonably, that's it. But you still get these people, oh no, I want to be able to put up 25 banners. Okay, because you got 25 different programs, and then they wonder why they don't get as many click-throughs.
Right.
So it's quality over quantity.
Right. I just put in the text part the banner that I made for the last blog post that I wrote. So you can see how it looks.
I love it. Don't be a blob, be a brand. I love it. Be a brand, yeah. I love it. I'm showing it on the screen right now. I like this. I like this new layout we got, where we got half the screen is the website, and the other half is us talking.
Cool.
Yeah. I like it because now we can show stuff, and it's a little bit more, live. Yeah. So that's a plus. That's a plus. I think people like it. I think.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
So, but Ben advertising, we have Lauren is talking with us. Hi, watching at home, and yes, we missed you. Yes, we missed you, Lauren. I know you're watching. That's great. As Lauren's watching at home, Lauren's chatting with us on the YouTube side.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, Lauren, we missed you all the time. If you want to get in and say hi to everybody, feel free to do so. You know how to do it, and hope to see you in the live chat one of these days.
So she has her internet back, or what?
I don't know. I don't know. I hope she does. Those damned internet deities. They come along. They take away your interwebs, and they stuff up the series of tubes. Talking about viewing on here, I'm not sure yet, but next week we might try broadcasting live over Twitch instead of YouTube. YouTube is starting to get very strict, because of the controversy that's going on. First it was 10,000 total views before you can monetize your videos. I'm okay with that. Then it suddenly became, without no notice, it's 10,000 total views to be eligible to apply for monetization of the videos.
That's crazy.
To apply.
Yeah.
And some users I'm seeing, they've been denied and told they got to wait till they get to 25,000. And yeah, so that's not good. I don't know the stipulations behind the 10,000, 20,000, 25,000. Did they buy views off of robot site, or maybe there was too much swearing in their content? I don't know. But I don't like you have to get the 10,000 to apply. But the there's a Mardox website. There we go. So what was I going to say? I
have no idea.
Hold on a second. And then the next part now is there's talk about it possible that if you want to monetize your videos, you're going to have to be part of an MCN, which stands for a multi-channel network. And being part of a multi-channel network, if I earn $1 on a video being shown, 25 cents of that dollar are going to have to go to the MCN, the group that I'm part of. And I'm not okay with that. I'm not okay with having to be forced into a group and told I have to pay this group if I want to go forward. That I'm not okay with. So I might go over to Twitch. Twitch, you need a certain number of subscribers before you can monetize your stream. And then after you're past a certain number of subscribers, it's off you go. There are stipulations, like you can't take your shirt off and show your nipples. They don't want, and that's men and women. That blew my mind when I read that. Men and women cannot show their nipples on stream. And I'm like, John, your boy is going to have to keep his shirt on.
That's right.
They don't like that there's a whole bunch of swearing, violence. They want you to keep it to a minimum, but that's another thing I want to work on our website, is to keep the swearing to a minimum on live streams. I like freedom of speech, but we should be able to express ourselves better than saying F this and S that.
Exactly. I figured that out a long time ago when I was still in the military.
Oh, here we go. Go ahead. Go ahead. Let's hear the stories about the turnips tied around your belt, and how you had to use a paper towel to wipe your butts.
No, I just one day I listened to myself speak.
Yeah.
I was talking to whomever, and I thought, goodness gracious, listen to how I sound. And from that point on, I decided to clean up my language.
Well, I want to stop swearing myself. I swear a lot, and I think it's a social thing that I do, because a lot of people around me do swear.
Yeah, that's the thing.
And
it's really catchy.
Yeah, and I told my wife that I want the swearing to be cut down. I heard my daughter swear the other day, and it's like, my God, am I sounding like that?
Exactly.
Yeah. And she didn't say it in a mean way. She said it in an expressive sense.
And
the word, and she was talking to somebody, and actually it was today. It was today she said that, and it was expressive in the sense that she had no idea, and she said, I had no effing idea, and and I was like, why was that needed to say the F word?
Exactly.
You know, and yeah, and for the last few days, well, since the first, I think that's my New Year's resolution. I think it's I want to cut down on the swearing. I can't say I'm going to stop swearing. I think it's a lot of us. I think we all do at some point. I'm sure John even has. You know, but I mean, I got to cut down on it. You know, I think we can express ourselves better than swearing.
Yeah, you can. You can.
I mean, when I get late night chats with Michael, it's like, you know, oh.
It's like beep 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 all the time.
But Mike's nice now because he's on his meds. But when his meds were out around 2 o'clock in the morning, you can't get a word in edgewise. It's F this and F that. especially when he slips and falls on ice, right, Mike?
Oh, everything under the sun.
You know how
the other day I went out to get my truck started, and there's this patch of ice, and I told my wife be careful, and I told her to move the van over, and because I need the snow on the ice so it packs, it gets hard, it solidifies to the ice, and it makes a nice layer. But she always parks the van in the same place all the time, so now there's this vehicle-sized patch of ice in the middle of my driveway. So she moved the van over. She actually listened to me. Thank you, honey. She moved the van over. I went out. I went to take off the snow because I'm waiting for my truck to warm up. I go to take the snow off, and what do? I step on the ice, and I went, whoo! And I started to swear. And I thought to myself, is it God's will to show me a point here, or is it because I'm too stupid to put some salt and sand down? Or is that God's point, is you're too stupid to put salt and sand down? Or the other option was, and I said to myself, it's probably just because of gravity. You know.
You ever notice how it's kind of funny, like when you slip and fall, the first thing you do is you look around to see if anybody saw it, you know.
Yeah, there's always somebody. There's always somebody, and there's always that kid down the street, huh? Ha ha.
Yeah.
What are you doing up at 3 o'clock in the morning? You know. There's my. Okay, let's go with Mike's dogs now. Everything's rough all the time.
Yeah. The Cujo crew, huh?
Yeah, even my dog. Everything's rough. What do we have for a post here? What did Michael write for a novel here?
Good for you. Bad language.
Am I gonna have to show this on stream? John, you read that out loud. Go ahead.
Okay. Swearing is good for you. The Amazing Science of Bad Language book by Emma Byrne, or however you pronounce it, got a potty mouth. A new book claims it can help steel you against depression and illness.
Hey, I'm feeling kind of sick right now, so fuck that. Hey, I feel better. No, actually, I think swearing all comes down to the inability to express yourself with a more elevated level of scholarship.
People,
you know.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah.
You know.
And we see it in people who are intoxicated because they cannot put together a proper phrase.
Exactly.
You know.
That's a different set of circumstances. You know.
Yeah, but if you're getting drunk and you're getting to the point where you can't talk straight and all you can do is F this and F that,
there's a problem. Yeah.
I mean, look at Fugly with his channel. He uses the word stupid fucking sheep, and but that's a trademark of his channel. It's comedy. If people don't want to see it, then that's fine. But that's their choice. That's his choice to put that out. I don't know I don't know that guy to swear other than that. I think it's just because it sounds funny when he says it.
Yeah.
You know, but it comes down to if someone doesn't want to watch it, don't watch it.
Right.
You know.
No, I think we should have the ability to be able to express ourselves without using such language.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Just not necessary.
Yeah, it's not high tech.
No, it's not high tech at all.
It's not high tech at all. I mean, those words go back to the 1800s, 17s.
And you can't use them in SEO either, you know.
No, you can't. No, you just get your site banned.
That's right. That's right.
Oh, jeez. Actually, I saw a stream last night of Keller Keemstar, which does swear on his channel. His swearing went really good. He talked about the whole Logan Paul situation that we were talking about yesterday, about the dead body being shown on YouTube. Right. He is pushing for him and a couple other big YouTubers are pushing real hard to get parents to realize that the Paul family is not a group of sites or channels you want your kids to watch. Okay. And he flat out said, "You're a stupid, fucking bad parents if you let your kids watch these channels." And his swearing was to emphasize, "You're bad parents if you're letting your kids do this." You know. Yeah. And I think so. What do you guys think? I mean, these channels are influencing our kids, and we're using those YouTube gurus to babysit our kids.
Well, what I think, Nelson, go ahead, John.
No, you go ahead, Mike. You go ahead.
You don't talk enough, Mike, so you talk.
I think that when you start having under attacks like that on different sites of people that are like making a lot of videos, like this Paul guy and all that.
Yeah.
I think there's always a day of reckoning that they will pay the price for stupidity.
Yeah.
And I think this is the one for this guy.
Right. But what's worse, what I find bad right now is all this this controversy and all this talking about the Paul brothers is making them more traffic, making them more business.
Oh yeah, of course it's
on one side, but on the other side, it could be tarnishing his brand, though.
Well, at $70 a hoodie, you've got kids coming out and they're saying they're Mavericks, and that one kid came out and said on video, he said, "I'm a Maverick. I'm part of the Maverick brand." He's got the Maverick, which is Logan Paul's brand, clothing brand called Maverick. Yeah. He comes out and says, "We film everything we do. We catch everything on camera. We're YouTubers." And it's like, you got to be kidding me. This is a kid that's maybe 11 years old that's blatantly saying, you've got to film everything and publish everything, blog about everything. There comes a time where you blog about stuff like this and it doesn't mean anything anymore. Yeah,
that's ridiculous.
Where's the limit? Where's the line that says that it's okay to blog about one thing, and then this over here is not. The human body became an object. That guy's body became an object and not a human being that hours before had an actual life.
Yeah. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, one YouTuber I was following today was saying you could have hung a cement block from a branch on a rope. And that's about as much acknowledgement as that body was getting. It was literally an object.
Yeah. That's why I think even his I'm sorry speech and all that, if you really take a look at his body language,
he never
has empathy. No empathy.
No, he never talks about the body. He never says the location. That could have been, one person said, that could have been an apology video that may have been made 6 months, 6, 8, 10 months ago.
Well, yeah. There was no empathy. There was no sign of remorse.
To me, those people, I'm wondering if those brothers are sociopaths. I seriously wonder, because of how they do it and how they go about it. They don't care about anybody. They care about views and money, and everybody who's around them. Look at the Jake Paul side of things. The Team 10 House. Everybody's leaving that group. They're going off to other groups. Now, is it just a turnstile where people are going to go from one group to another on these YouTube development groups, or is it really people are starting to get wise and saying, "Hey, wait a minute, this really is garbage"?
Who knows? Who knows?
Yeah.
I mean,
well, as long as I think as long as you've got watchers, these people are always going to make stupidity.
Oh yeah. Well, take Logan Paul. I mean, his hoodies are $70 a piece, and parents that are taking out their credit cards and buying those hoodies and T-shirts and shoes and pants for their kids because it's cool and it's Logan or Jake Paul's merchandise. Who cares about the views and videos? You're putting money into these sociopaths' pockets. So I do think that these guys are, public should get out there and say that these people are not meant for your kids to be watching.
Yeah.
Even if you bleep out the swearing in the videos like they do, Jake Paul bleeps out the foul language. He uses a the sound of a it's sad to say, but he used the sound of Flipper. Remember Flipper?
Yeah.
The dolphin, right?
Right.
He uses that sound to bleep out the foul language. And it's kind of sad because Flipper was a real superstar in the day.
Yeah, Flipper was cool.
you know. So that's kind of on the sad side, But but no, I think YouTube has to get cleaned up. These idiots are not just affecting kids, but they're also affecting businesses like us. Now that we're trying to build up a YouTube channel, we do this show every day, regardless. I was here at 3 getting it ready. John wasn't even on yet. I was getting it ready. I was thinking about what I was going to say. And, to get a video out. I'm not getting anything off these videos in terms of monetization at YouTube whatsoever. There's nothing. And, but yet we're doing them. How many people out there are doing what we're doing, and then when they hear about this monetization is getting further and further and further away, after a while they're going to say, screw it. What's going to happen is 2/3 of the population of YouTube is just going to say, I'm not making videos anymore.
Yeah.
And they're just going to go off and do their own thing somewhere else. And like we said, next week we might try streaming on Twitch. And since I already have a Twitch account, and at least with Twitch, I think it's 1,000 subscribers, and after 1,000 subscribers, we can then monetize the channel. We can take live donations. There's bots in place where a person can donate, and their question will appear on the screen. We can then answer their question right away. There's a whole bunch of stuff that we can do with that.
I think Nelson, it will. I think it will help other little companies, like Twitch and all that, to move along.
Oh, but Twitch isn't that little. Twitch is owned by Amazon.
No, I mean, but you know what I mean in the size compared to YouTube.
Yeah.
But it would help, other companies that are smaller.
Yeah, I have
definitely build a base.
I've had people ask me in our membership base, ask me, can you make it so that we could upload videos to Mardox and we feed people the Mardox link? Yes, we can. No, we can't do it right now because we don't have the servers to handle that kind of load. And that's just because the amount of data that goes through the pipeline. But yeah, next year, I'm hoping, we can hopefully, maybe we'll start something, have some people, back fund the project, and we'll start a program where you can upload videos and stream them, and but the same stipulations apply. You can't go around putting up images of dead bodies hanging from trees.
Oh, no, that has to be, of course, that has to be a policy.
That's it.
Place.
But a lot of marketers are getting away from YouTube, and they want to get back to. That's the other thing. YouTube is looking at taking off the videos that are promoting other websites other than YouTube. If you're putting out a video talking about your website, like we're doing right now, this is meant for Mardox and nothing else. They're kind of like getting against this, so that it's like, well, what's the point of us hosting your video if you're not doing something for the YouTube community? You're doing it for Mardox.com.
Kidding.
No, it's one of the discussions that are out there. It is. I don't think they'll shut us down. I don't think they'll take our videos off. But when it gets to the 10,000 total views point, they might look at our videos and say, well, you're just Mardox. You're just that. They might say it and say, no, we don't want to monetize that. So there is a chance that might happen. So that's why I'm thinking what we might do is start broadcasting to Twitch live. And then after the show, we'll upload it to YouTube. You see? So we still get the live stream, and then anybody else after that, they can go to YouTube and get the video if they want to see it. And it might work out too. It might work out better too, because then you get the people who will watch the stream because they know the upload might be a day or two later.
Also.
Yeah, So so there's that. And with YouTube, then we also have the chance of going through and editing out or bleeping out certain words, like when John gets all foul mouth and all that. We can actually go and bleep that out with a cricket sound or a what's another? We'll get Mike to record a sound of one of his dogs barking arf every time John barks arf.
A critic.
Yeah, that's it arf. And of course, you'll see John talk, and it'll just be arf, 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 arf. There goes John. He's being a again. And that would be a 5-letter word starting with a B, ending with an H.
Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious.
Yeah, goodness gracious, yes. John's going, when does he get baptized? When does he get baptized? Oh no! Don't get me wrong. John's got me hooked up with one of his cult followers here locally, here like 2 blocks away from me here. Yeah, I'm gonna be part of the cult following here pretty soon. And I gotta say, I'm not ashamed of it. I'm not ashamed. Proud to be a member.
Is that correct?
Well, we don't know. You tell us.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm spell checking again.
So we got. Hey, we got.
Is that what you wanted to say?
We still got 11 minutes to go, Mike. What about you?
Okay.
Anything you want to bring up?
No, I'm good. I mean,
right, because.
Okay, go ahead, Mike.
Just that right now, I'm going over some of my, some of the sites that I have and all that.
Well, here, let's go. Let's let John be muted while he proofreads his son's homework, or does his homework. John, can you unmute John, or are you stuck now? I don't know if this new version makes it muted.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, you can. Okay, but I think I can.
Nelson, it's not homework.
It's not homework.
It's the content for his blog.
Oh wow, I love this. Check this out, guys. Check this out. Oh, I gotta put this on live stream. Hold on. Check this out. Here's the control panel, and when you click on more now with the new version of Zoom, you can now go boop. I don't know if you guys saw that, but we'll bring John back in. Hi, John. Oh, I love that function. I love it. I love it. John was.
So I was checking the content for his blog.
No, I just put you on hold.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you have to go back and watch the show. Go back and watch it at 51 minutes, and you'll see you were kicked out of the room. I contacted Zoom and I told Zoom, do we need a function to kick some people out? Just muting them or just telling them to go away? All they have to do is just come back in or they unmute themselves. So now they put a function of put this person on hold. And yeah, I like it.
Pretty good.
Cricket.
Pretty good.
Good. So, John, Mike, what is your New Year's resolution? What are you looking at in 2018? What do you want to change or make better?
Well, I have no real resolution.
There's not much in your life to make better, is there?
No, definitely not. The only thing is that I'd like to clean up some of the shit that I have.
Well, there you go. So what should we be talking about?
Oh, different things, different people I'm associated with, different sites.
Am I being dumped right now? Different people being associated with. I don't know Nelson anymore. I don't know him.
No, but I gotta really clean up and find out which one works better, which one doesn't.
Yeah. No, I had a person a while back that was saying on our group, and it's not hidden or anything like that, but he was saying that Mardox is the best place on the internet, the most honest website on the internet, and best this and best that. And then we had an argument, and suddenly Nelson Buck is a scam, and I went from +10 to -10. There was no zero.
You just went right down to the bottom.
Yeah, that's it. I hit the bottom of the barrel with him. Like, wow, him and his buddies. It did teach me something. And I like that we all are a community, and that but I want to avoid these groups where you get these clans inside Mardox, and there are still 2 clans.
Yeah.
There's 3 or 4 people that if they were to leave Mardox right now, I could possibly lose half my membership just like that.
Yeah.
Because those people are the clan leader. And there was talk in a day when I offended John Olson with a video that we put up, and I've said sorry since, and John is aware of all this. But if John Olson was a member at Mardox and he had his following, and he decided, well, I'm mad at Nelson, I'm leaving. Yeah, he's got the power and the clout to have people leave. And
exactly.
and it's sad because a lot of people don't have enough mental capacity to understand that it's their decision, not because someone else is mad at somebody.
Exactly.
There is a lady in the group that we have that is still upset with me and holding a grudge because I pissed off John Olson. And I think that was my alarm, because I'm not supposed to say John Olson anymore.
I mean, life goes on,
Yeah. And now it's hilarious because John Olson and I are not upset at each other at all. In fact, I'm saying him on my own show. I got nothing against the guy.
Exactly.
You know, and he kind of, I think John said at one point, he was like, they're still talking about that?
Exactly. You know, because I mean, because he knows he has done things in his day that were not too cool.
Yeah.
And you know, he's changed, he's learned,
yeah.
he's apologized, you know, and he's moved on. And you know, as long as we, you know, we can be adult and discuss these things.
Yeah.
And that's how you that's a real test of good communication and stuff, I guess, is when you disagree about something, or you know, sometimes things happen, and it's like, you know, every now and then, you know, we get triggered, and John just like leaves the broadcast. And
that was real mature. I remember that one. we all get triggered. There's one thing I want to say about, because every time we talk about this, I keep wanting to say this, and I keep forgetting, or I keep getting pushed off. Like when John starts to go, nah. And what it was during the time of me doing the filming of the websites, and I talked about John Olson's website, and it was a negative review on the site with me not realizing it was John Olson's site. John Olson apparently got offended by this, but more than that, a lot of people around John Olson and connected to me started going blah 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 blah, and they were starting to embellish what was being said on either side in their favor. Let's call it gossip, right? You know, now I would say, for example, oh, well, John Olson's an idiot, you know, and then somebody will say, hey, John, Nelson says you're a fucking idiot. Well, they put the word F in, right? Part of my language, I know, but there's a point to this. And then the other way around, too, I had people saying, oh, man, John Olson's talking bad about you, and he's typing stuff in about you. None of this happened.
Yeah.
And it was later on I realized that, no, none of this stuff is happening, and it's better if you have a situation with somebody, especially on the internet, don't base your thoughts and feelings on what others are saying. Base it on what you are saying to that person directly. Cut out the middlemen.
The Bible teaches us is if we have a disagreement with someone, you go to that person and try to settle it. And if you can't, take someone else with you and try it again. You know, and if it doesn't work, then leave it alone. But at least you try.
Yeah, because otherwise it becomes stalking. I want to make it work. I want to make it work. Please make it work. But that was the big thing. There was a whole bunch of stuff being thrown around between him and I, and it would have been just a lot easier, weeks easier, if I just went straight to that person, straight off.
Yeah.
You know. So like Mike says, he wants to cut out a lot of these people that are basically causing him grief in his life. Anything to do with traffic exchange owners, Mike, without saying names, or is it?
No, a bit of everything, Nelson. You know, traffic exchanges. I mean, I got no, you know, no ill or anything like that. Just I want to make sure that if I'm going to start advertising on these things, that, you know, they bring me a certain amount of traffic.
Yeah, right.
If they don't, I'm sorry, you're gone.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. And back up your traffic by tracking it too. Make sure that when make sure when they say they gave you 1,000 views, that you actually got 1,000 views and not 10.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know,
that's it.
And like we were talking before, you know, it's just a vicious circle going around and around and around. And you know, it's very nice to say, okay, you're getting these clicks and all that, but are you getting sales? Most of the time, the answer is no.
Oh, yeah. Mardox last month, the month of December 2017, got 5.2 million hits to the referral pages. And most of that are just hits. Most of it. And 1% is actual traffic hits. The rest of it is all traffic exchanges, safe lists, banner rotations, just for the sites being shown, but there's nobody really there. It's like, hey, we had 5.2 million hits, yay! But what's the point if there's nobody, you know, going to sign up? You know, and most of this comes from Mike, from John, by the way. Oh, Mike and John, by the way. Nobody. No, I'm so busy with my stuff. I'm not kidding you guys. I'm not kidding. Hold on a second. Can I show that? Should I? No, I won't show that because it shows my earnings. It shows I can't go off and show that. But inside my site today, I got 16 hits to my referral page. 16. to my personal Mardox referral page. I got 16 hits. What date are we today? The 4th?
Yeah.
So that's 4 hits a day. That's astronomical. That's a hit every 6 hours. I don't understand how the server can handle this.
That's it. You're cooking for sure.
But this let's just do a quick calculation before we shut up the close up the show here. Before we all shut up. I just gotta find my calculator. Give me a second. I gotta find the calculator. 5 million hundreds, 100,000, 10,000, 100,000 million. 5.2 million is 5,200,000 views, hits to the site. Let's divide that by 30 days. Well, it's 31. Let's do 30 because I already put it in. That's 173,000 views a day. Divide that by 24 hours. That's 7,222 views per hour. Divide that by minutes, 60 minutes. It's 120 views a minute. Divided by 60 seconds again, it's two views a second. All day long. So it's not a huge number. You think about, 5.2 million hits. Wow! But in reality, per second, it's two hits a second. It's not that much to the server. The server's like, whatever, here, feeding it out. But it's when we start getting 50, 100, 1,000 views a second. Now we got an issue starting. But it's the entire group promoting the service. So yeah, there's that many views a month. It's huge. It is huge. Anything else you guys want to add on before we leave, or?
No, I'm good, Nelson. It's
okay. We got that. You're good. Okay, we got it. Yeah. How about you, John? I can't close up the show, Johnny. Not until you do your thing.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us once again for another day of the Daily Live Chat, coming to you weekdays, Monday through Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And remember to do 3 very important things. Please subscribe, like, and comment on the channel here.
And sign up, and buy a t-shirt, and buy a mug. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
And would be a good thing. And thanks for tuning in or watching later if you're watching later. And come again.
Just think, here's another thing we could say for 2018. If you watch this show every day you save a puppy. No idea how, but you do. Okay, see you guys tomorrow, 3 p.m.